Welcome to the idiocracy that is the world's dumbest podcast. Today we
Yes.
have Megamon from the MassiveCraft.com Minecraft server, 1.16 factions. The greatest server ever made? Potentially, probably.
Greatest. Nah.
The greatest faction server. Anyways, because it's the only one that doesn't try to get you to buy 3 ranks to actually do anything. Anyways, so I prepared nothing for these podcasts, and that's why it's the dumbest one. Think of something right now.
Fortnite balls.
Cringe. Think of something else. Cringe.
Massive crab balls.
Okay, so I'll think of something then. So are you an epic gamer, man, or are you fine with just a regularly functioning?
Yes, I'm a proud racist. What do you mean? You said epic gamer.
Do you require 500 FPS on a game that runs smoothly at 10 FPS, or are you fine with something that works?
Like, yeah. Second one.
Okay. So here's a question for everybody. Like, people who spend most of the time, why do you use your phones all the time? When you, especially if you're, like, around in your room, most people have computers in their rooms, which is just a bigger, better phone. So why are you using the shittier, smaller version of the computer?
I'd say it's because they don't have access to a computer. Example, taking a shit, I guess.
Most iPhones are more expensive than a decent computer. The computer I have right now costed $200.
200?
Yes. 270 if you include the RAM upgrade I have for it.
300 if you bought it from the US.
And
taxed
then
a bit.
320 if you add in the graphics card. So $320 total. Apple has come out with a computer monitor stand that is more expensive than that.
Yeah, Apple kind of sucks.
Yes. Anyways, want to hear something stupid I did? Okay, so essentially there's a bunch of claims. There's an accusation of somebody cheating in an SMP I'm in, and I thought, I'm bored, let's just take the blame for that, despite the fact I have done nothing. So now I'm banned for a month. Yeah. I mean, if they actually knew me at all, then if they anybody who would really knew me, if they saw that, they would go, yeah, you're fucking lying. Due to the fact that if I do something like that, I'm not going blabbering about that. I'm not kind of some self-righteous bitch. I'm not going to go like, it's for the better if I reveal myself. No, I'm going to lie, and I'm going to try to get away with it as much as possible.
Entire server baited.
Yeah, except it's all at my own expense because I did something stupid because I was bored.
Bruh. That's one of the best things happen when you're bored.
Yeah, you're bored. Let's do something that could end catastrophically. Oh, now the entire SMP hates me except for maybe one person who kind of like, and well, because they also like Undertale. Anyways, putting it simply, if they knew me personally, they would know it's bullshit because I wouldn't be like, oh, I felt so guilty about it. I just had to reveal it.
Entire server baited.
It's just like, oh, it has been sucking on my heart strings that I lied to all of you. I lied to everybody in my life on a daily basis. Yeah, fucking right.
Same.
I haven't felt guilty from a lie in a long time because I just make up the most. I just completely sneak around all the time.
The biggest lie you can tell yourself is that Mastercraft is a good server.
it's better than faction servers that that have an entirely flat world and have 909 that have $99 ranks, and that's the only way you're going to actually get something done. And all of the builds are just gigantic fucking cubes of obsidian with water poured around them.
Yes, the Al Qaeda bunker style.
Yeah.
Is the best.
Yeah. At least it's better than those piece of shit servers. They make you pay money to make ugly builds.
Meanwhile, you pay money on Masscraft, all you get is like a music disc.
Yeah.
And a tiny little tripwire hook.
Yeah. But that's the thing. They don't make you spend money, which makes it better.
True.
Imagine if Mastercraft's staff was just like, okay, so we're doing a bit of a change to our approach. Now, if you want to actually make a faction, you have to buy premium.
Oh god, the server going to revolt quickly.
Oh yeah, if you want to claim more than 20 chunks of land, you have to buy premium. More than 50 is premium.
Buying premium like a faction, we had a flashback back to the, what was it, like 2015? We did this shit before, except with diamond armor.
It's just like, oh yes, also diamonds just disappear in your inventory if you don't have premium. No diamonds for you.
It's a living tax. You're being taxed for living.
In fact, you can't actually get any items if you don't have premium. You have to buy it to actually play the server.
You only get 2 inventory spaces.
Yeah. You can't place those there. Actually,
you have to buy the rest of the. You have to pay with fucking massive coins.
Yeah, you have, and actually now you don't buy stuff with real money. You have to spend $10 each for 1 massive coin to start buying stuff. And the ranks are, and the premium is 100 massive coins, and super premium is 1,000 massive coins. And each inventory slot is 10 massive coins.
Per month.
Yeah. You have to rent out your inventory spaces.
When asked, server owner Marty had this to say: "I don't know what you're talking about. We never make our players pay." And then was seen browsing the store website, saying, "Hee hee, I think I should make it higher."
That's just like. Oh yeah, we're also adding a third rank, super premium. This rank just lets you /kill players in PvP, and you just get full netherite instantly. You don't have to work for it at all. Also, you get access to /game mode 1.
You get 30 seconds in game mode 1.
You get 30 seconds in game mode 1 every 10 minutes.
Yeah. Netherite price has gone to shit already.
And now you can even just straight up buy the admin rank. Want to be part of us? Well, now you can pay for.
Want to own the server? Just pay Mamori directly, and they'll sell you the server.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. If you want to become an admin, it's 6 easy payments of $9.99.99.
All it must be paid in massive coins.
Oh yeah, it's a simple payment of 999 massive coins 6 times.
Plus shipping and handling.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's just, and then it's just like we're doing a sale on the massive coins. Instead of having $20, it's $10 now. Remember how earlier when I said the massive coins were $10 a piece?
The price changes like by the day.
It's just like, oh yes, and every day and every time somebody buys a massive coin, the price increases by $1 for the next time.
Price increases by 2 if you like buy more than 1 at a time.
Oh yeah, but you can buy the super deluxe package, which gives you 1,000 massive coins for.
But it costs 60 payments of
But it costs.
$100.
It's just like with a simple, easy payment of $998 for 16 times. See, you get a net gain of $3. You get
Net gain of $3.
yeah. You'll start seeing massive craft scalpers. They'll be buying stuff and reselling it 10 times the price.
We'll be selling fucking massive coins on eBay.
Yeah. It's just like they ran out of massive coins, even though it's digital. So now people are selling it on eBay and Craigslist.
Not only that, they're purposely regulating the price.
Oh yeah. And it's just like, oh yeah, and people with the 4th rank super premium get to make as many factions as they want for free, and can fly around the entire server and claim it all automatically. They can just
infinite faction power.
Yeah, they can just conquer the entire planet. Where
they can claim over people's factions.
Yeah. We just won't break. We just won't. In fact, they can just start killing on people who dare defy them. We won't ban them. Also, if you pay $19.99 a week, we can just whitelist your name in the anti-cheat.
Even better yet, you can pay $100 for the entire server to have hacks.
Oh yeah, you can gift the entire server to just not have an anti-cheat for an hour if you gift $100.
But then they immediately turn back on the anti-cheat, and then everyone's banned. Easy.
It's just like we don't want that kind of people in our server. What we want is people to give us, for people to support us, because that is exactly where the money is going. The money is not all going to strippers.
And then you see Mamari at the club, he's like showering the strippers with money.
That's just.
All you see is him like, oh shit, get that out of here, get that out of here.
It's just like, and it's just like when he's trying to do the cover-up story. In my personal opinion, I'm using the support I'm getting from Massive Craft very wisely. It's all going back to the players.
Strippers? What is a stripper? I don't know what you're talking about. Me at a strip club? What even is a strip club? Marty, you were seen kind of on the cameras, buddy. What do you gotta say? I don't know what you're talking about. That might be my twin.
But anyways, I'm here to announce the new rank. Super premium.
Also, 630th roleplay update that nobody asked for.
Yeah. See, with this rank, you just get to bypass all the rules. They just don't apply to you at all times. And also, you now have permission to just ban people from the server when you don't like them. You also get world edit. Think the city looks ugly? Go world edit it away.
Just roll out a giant fucking dick in the middle of Regalia. Don't like Regalia? Me neither. So let's fucking roll that it. Like the world's largest penis is built in Minecraft.
Not only that, you can also change other people's game modes. And
you can change other people's skin.
Oh yeah, and you can also force them to say things in chat.
Make him say the funny word.
The gamer word.
Which one? The gamer N-word or the gamer F-word?
Both.
Perfect.
It's just
best Mastercraft update in a while.
And all of these perks come with an easy 843 payments of your entire bank account. You're going to be in so much debt. You're going to be in so much debt. You won't even know what numbers aren't even anymore, because the only ones you can see are how much money you've lost.
The only numbers you can see is the number 0.
No, you don't even remember what a positive number is anymore, because every time you look at any of your cash, it's just negatives. It's like getting a negative $8 bill.
Oh my god.
Wow, this is worthless. It's less than worthless, my boy.
It's less than worthless. Super premium. On the third day after it being announced, 8 players already have it. Yeah.
It's like, I got my mom's credit card, so I don't have to worry. So I don't.
All the role players buy it first. You know they love that shit.
It's just like, oh, it's important to my character that I'm in massive debt.
The bank account, instead of like saying the bank's logo, it just shows Mastercraft's M logo. Your bank has now been seized by Mastercraft.
Your bank account is now under the control of Mastercraft. We also have your social security number and full access to your rights as a human.
Yeah, we have your little birth certificate under hostage.
Here's the deed to your rights as a human. We can tear it up at any moment. So you better listen to us like we've already gotten rid of it. Imagine if that existed, your deed to the rights of being human. It's just like, if somebody else gets it, they basically just own you. It's like slavery all over again, but even less humane.
It's like slavery, except this time they're not role-playing it.
Oh yeah, this time they aren't role-playing the slavery. It's just actual slavery. And it's just like, Mastercraft is now selling the social security numbers of the people who buy their ranks. It's just like, to buy the super premium rank, you will also need to input your social security number. As well as your full name and extended family.
Mastercraft has a Reddit? What the fuck? It is a subreddit. From Mastercraft subreddit. It's just ours like Mastercraft.
Hold on, let's. I'm gonna take a look at this.
Oh man, I thought Mastercraft was kind of wonky, but on Reddit, bruh.
Honestly. 161 members.
That's 160 disappointed people.
Ice cream? Does it just say ice cream?
Yeah, one of the Sony pack things says ice cream. He's a regular Reddit user. He's got like 417 karma or some shit. I don't know how Reddit works.
Hold on. BS server. Staff won't do anything for you. New players get shit on old players, and borderline player harassment, and staff doesn't care. Don't play this BS server. That just sounds like you're being a bitch to me.
Yeah, that's the national pastime, Mastercraft. If you're not harassing the players, then get the fuck off the server. New player harassment is encouraged. No, actually, it's enforced.
I really hit a low point. Lost my armor, webs, equipment, and money. If any of you people can give me a loan of 200 art, it would be happening. Appreciate blah blah blah. Well, maybe you should have had fucking 500 allies like I do. Then you wouldn't have problems.
Use your EP4.
It's just like magically make everybody love you, so you have 20 different allies that'll just help you when you lose all of your items in the Nether right after buying a really cool sword.
That sounds like a problem that the backpack could have fixed. And he should have been using it.
Hello, the server Java or Bedrock. I can't connect, so I assume it's Java. Well, maybe you shouldn't have been playing Bedrock, you little bitch.
Imagine trying to join the server on fucking Bedrock.
People try to say, "Oh, well, Bedrock's not that bad." No, you're wrong and stupid.
Imagine it does add support for Bedrock, and you see people just like on their Xbox 360, and there's like, yeah, it's time to go roleplay on Massive.
Apparently there's some guy that was like, "Oh, hey, I'm an old player." It's just like, even if you are, I'm sure a lot of people give a shit, seeing how everybody respects the old people on the server, apparently. It's just like, if you've been playing on the server for years, you have a magic pass.
Magic N-word pass.
Wait, does that mean I have it? Because I've been on, because my server history is about a year and 7 months.
Pretty much eligible.
Yeah, even though that extra 7 months I was AFK, and by AFK I mean offline, because I don't know how to talk.
Counts as a old player for over a year.
It's just like, oh yeah, despite the fact that for like half the time that I have since I've joined the server, my first played is a year and 7 months ago, but my time played is like 5 months. Imagine if
Still counts.
Imagine
the new people leave after like an hour or a week.
Imagine if you could see how many hours you've been on Massive Craft, and then everybody started bragging. But then the people who've actually played a while on the server are like, "Oh, haha, that's fun. How about my 100,000 hours?"
I don't even want to see how many hours I've been on the server. It'd be too much.
The forums are down, the forums are down, the forums are back, the forums are back. Bruh. Anyways, the imminent future of Massive Craft. Let's see. I don't know, probably something stupid.
Probably something stupid.
One of the oldest running Minecraft servers out there. Yeah, shut up. 2011. Well, there are a lot of older ones, so you should feel bad about yourself. Yeah, you're inferior, which means you should feel bad about being inferior, despite the fact that you had no control over that. Despite the fact that...
The oldest faction servers in Minecraft. And that's because we avoid the IRS like they're fucking lava.
If I remember correctly, this was like the first faction server, because they invented the plugin.
Yeah, they invented the plugin, and they just like slowly dwindled as everyone else went to like the fucking pay to win shit.
Yeah, it's just like, hey, it's just like it. It's just like they decide to hop on the train that everybody else made after they just. It's just like they made the railroad tracks, and then they made beautiful railroad tracks, and then everybody else started shitting through their pants and made a train and made it.
Whoa, a railroad track! We never seen this before, even though it was a feature in Minecraft since the beginning of fucking time. That's them in a nutshell.
Yeah, I'm saying that Massive Craft made a good concept, and then everybody shit all over it.
And Massive came back to fuck it right up again.
Yeah. It's just like yeah. How about everybody just ghosts of the Massive subreddit come forth? Well, I mean, I have classified myself as a ghost author time traveler, here to warn people about the half banana, half paper airplane people that are going to invade the planet. But,
the half banana people.
Half banana, half paper airplane people.
You're smoking the Masscraft drugs.
Yeah. What the hell? Oh, shut up for now. Okay, anyways, Yeah. Uh,
If Minecraft ever goes down the path of linking Bedrock and the other versions, it's gonna be a wild server. We have like
yeah, Bedrock. All the Bedrock players are gonna be like, "Whoa, it's so cool here," and all the Java players are going to be like, "Fuck off, you fucking plebs."
yeah, fuck off, you posers, and then just like raid them.
But then all the Bedrock players are going on to Hypixel and fucking god bridging on everybody. It's just like it's just like and it's just like they start. It's just like. Oh, it's just like, huh, you're a fucking Bedrock noob. You can never beat me. I can get 500 CBS, and then they're like, I can place blocks in front of me when I can't even see the side.
Imagine them god bridging and they're just like using theirs on their phone.
Oh yeah, they're just like, they're just pressing right click like this. And it doesn't matter because they don't need to be like at the edge. They can just like sit up. They can just be walking forwards and right clicking like they're fucking scaffolding. New player. Hi, I'm trying to get into Mastercraft, but it's pinging. I cannot make an account in the forums, which is because I've pretty much haven't got to play in the world yet. Any help with me connected would be appreciated. Yeah, shut up. We don't care. New players.
The moment they say they're new on the servers, the moment they turn into target practice.
Yeah. Or stuff. All right, time to add a new antagonist. Marty, right? Deathlings and Deloitte. Bring it hello. Yeah. Is this subreddit dead? No, shut up.
It's like the staff just introduces rules against harassing new players, and the moment one joins, they said, "Yeah, those rules are based non-existent. Go ham."
It's just like. For somebody who says that roleplay is dumb, I'm surprised how much I've actually gone into fucking trying to do stuff as a character. And by that I mean I have a fucking dragon mask that I wear all the time, and I say I'm a ghost. That's more unique than half the shit the role players come up with, I can tell you right now. Due to the fact that I'm the only one that doesn't give a shit about the medieval build rule, probably. I built a fucking underwater glass dome base.
They all roleplay is like something. It's just like they're about as unique as white bread.
Yeah.
They're slices of the same goddamn loaf.
Yeah, all of them are the same because they're all like they're all doing the regular fucking medieval fantasy world stuff. Dude, I mean, it makes sense because that's what the server's supposed to be about. But like, shut up, you're generic. I don't care if that's what the entire server's supposed to be about. It's still fucking generic.
Oh, and even better is like the roleplay discords. Like anything about their roleplay that they talk about, there was like, oh, my character's name would be like, it's like the epitome of who asked.
And also, I can tell you right now, I'm pretty sure it's against the rules, but the amount of ERPers that are probably just going around is too much. It's just like, what do you mean? My kawaii slave 12-year-old cat girl that I'm raping vigorously with BDSM and bondage loves it. It's totally wholesome. It's wholesome, so it shouldn't be gotten rid of.
Imagine just like I brought the ERP and you just hear, "Hey bro, chill. I just came here to get a cupcake."
It's just like they start to be like, you make out as you eat the cupcake, and they're like, what the fuck? I just wanted to eat some cupcakes. Just like, they start going fucking Boku no Pico on them.
Oh my god. The day Mastercraft will follow is the day that you'll be able to ERP from a phone.
Yeah.
But the day it'll get better is when they have fucking Bedrock support so we can kill more noobs.
Oh yeah, all those fucking Bedrock plebs. It's just like the Bedrock players haven't gotten to the point where they're fucking putting tape on their goddamn space bars so they can click faster. You're a pleb if you don't put tape on your space bars.
Only plebs don't. Only plebs use keyboards. I just use Guitar Hero controller.
Yeah. It's just like only a fucking noob would beat Minecraft with a keyboard and mouse. I use a steering wheel.
I reprogrammed my car so that it only runs Minecraft, and that's how I beat the game, using my car. I crashed into 30 people.
I beat Minecraft while driving. I'm also getting sent to life sentence due to 30 cases of vehicular manslaughter in the space of 15 minutes.
The judge is both surprised and fucking shocked. Guinness World Records gave me a record for most people slaughtered by a vehicle in the process of 15 minutes, and then I got immediately sent to jail.
It's just like most cases of vehicular manslaughter, and it's just like vehicular manslaughter any percent world record.
Slaughter percent.
Yeah, it's just like it's just like 100 deaths percent. It's just like and it's 100 kills percent.
Yeah, what's the world record for fastest time to kill 100 people with a car
From birth
while playing Minecraft?
Yeah. It's just like deaths. In reality, all those emo boys are just death speed run any percent. But but they're failing because their parents aren't anti-vaxxers. Those kids are the real pros at death any percent. No, they're any percenting life. That's it. Because you don't speedrun death, you speedrun life to get to death. Yeah, all those emo boy anime boys are trying to speedrun life, but they're failing and they can't get to the level of the pros, which are the anti-vax kids.
How to speed up a speedrun? Go on Mastercraft and say that you were a proud furry.
Fun fact: I am a furry. However, here's the thing. I would never talk to another furry because that's gay.
Yeah.
It's just like two dudes in a hot tub sitting 5 feet apart because they're not gay.
Two dudes sitting in a hot tub 2 states apart because they're not gay. Two dudes sit in the same state, kind of gay.
Yeah, two of the same gender in a 5-mile radius. I don't know, bro. Seems kind of gay to me.
What? You're in the same proximity of a mile? Kind of gay, bro. Better fix that.
You know, I've memorized the entirety of Eggman's Twitter announcement. Wanna hear?
Go for it.
I have an announcement to make. Shadow the Hedgehog is a bitch-ass motherfucker. He pissed on my fucking wife. That's right, he took his hedgehog Quilly's dick out and he pissed on my fucking wife. So I'm making an announcement on I'm making a call-out post on my Twitter.com to say, Shadow the Hedgehog, you have a small dick. It's the size of this walnut, except way smaller. Now look at the size of my dong. Look at
Shadow, why have you pissed on my wife?
All point. No quills, no pillows. It looks like 2 balls in a bong. Shadow the Hedgehog fucked my wife, so I'm gonna fuck the earth. That's right, I'm gonna fuck the earth with my super laser piss. Except I'm not gonna piss on the earth. I'm gonna go higher. I'm pissing on the moon.
We're gonna piss on Shadow's wife.
Take that, Obama. I pissed on the moon, you idiot.
Obama gaming, not epic.
You all have 23 hours before the piss droplets hit the fucking earth. Now get out of my sight before I piss on you too.
Anyways, then 1 mile radius will be pissed on. Specifically housewives.
That's the entirety of Eggman's Twitter announcement from memory.
Eggman wouldn't get his wife pissed on.
I watched it like 5 times over, and then I had it completely imprinted in my brain. I was laughing so fucking hard the first time I heard that. I saw that. If you need to confirm, search it up on YouTube. That is the entire thing. It should
Eggman get his fucking wife.
What would you do if an emo anthropomorphic hedgehog pissed on your wife?
Piss on his wife.
What if he didn't have? Well, what if his wife is dead and they were a 7-year-old? What if his wife is a dead 7-year-old?
I'm gonna piss on him then.
Maria.
Maria. Super shid sword, let the beams flow. We're 2069 attack damage. Ooh.
Yes.
69 attack speed. Nice.
Yeah. You want to know what the regular shit sword has? It has 69 attack damage and 6.9 attack speed.
6.9. Perfect.
Oh yeah, and the final boss of the mod I made has I believe he gives you 69696969 EXP or something.
6969.
It's like 69 million EXP. Beating him once will bring you from like level 1, or I don't know. It will bring you from like nothing to level 140 or something.
The magic levels.
Killing him once. He also has 1,024 HP, which is double that of the other boss, of which you need to beat a bunch of, but still. He also does 500 damage and moves at the speed of fucking sound.
Oh god.
Like, you have exactly 0.4 seconds to live after you hit them. Unless you can manage to jump out of the way. Because they move at the speed of fucking light. I'm not kidding. Look away for a moment and they're gone.
Oh man.
Yeah, oh yeah, there's also a command I added called /GodWhy, and it says because I hate all of you, and it sends you to the nether. So you ask God why, and then he sends you, and then he sends you to hell after saying because I hate all of you. There's also the main material that's really it made it really fucking hard to get. It does generate because it's out in a world where I just happen to have the mod on. But basically it adds garbage stuff which you can smelt for 100 seconds each to get garbage bars. So I added the command ask God for garbage bars. You need op to be able to do God why, but that one you don't need it. Basically what it does is it sets your spawn point to 255 at the exact location you did the command at, kills you, and then turns your game mode to survival just to make sure.
Should spawn 50 ender dragons.
It's just fun. You know, I'm good enough making their spawn point 255 and forcing their game mode into survival. It's just like you have 5 seconds to /game mode creative.
But instead of using normal text, this makes it the text that changes every second.
Oh yeah, and later in like the ending bit, in the video, I revealed the secret GUI, and I hit the button that reveals the final message of the game, and the button says it says ask God. Shut the fuck up, Windows. Anyways, the button says "Ask God," and this time it doesn't. It actually does some cool stuff. But I just immediately paused recording right as I hit the button, so you can see it for like a split second, but you can't see all of it. And then I go on to say, "Oh yeah, it's glorious." He gives a ceremonious speech that goes on for 5 minutes straight about how fucking glorious you are. He gives you infinite diamonds and stuff, and he shows you a bunch of big anime titties. you just
like God intended.
you were you were required to kill yourself if you miss it at any point. Like, if your game crashes right when you press the button, then you just gotta go. Time to tie the noose, load the gun. I don't know. Just if you had any chance to see it and you missed it, you just want to die. You just physically just start killing yourself. It's you just be like, nah, I can't deal with this anymore. I must die.
Yes.
It's just I can't deal with the pain of not having seen that beautiful speech from God and the big anime titties.
Big anime titties.
It's just like, oh yes, I just found out the perfect career path. Big anime tittyologist. You study big anime titties.
I heard you were a studier of the female anatomy. Ah, yes, I'm a titologist, especially the anime kind. What would you like to know? Show tit.
And there's also the forbidden path of the loliologist.
Oh God, that's a dark forbidden art.
It's the forbidden ways. The loliologist.
God.
It's just like, if you become a loliologist, you shall be shunned by society.
The FBI will be watching you. Gain the. It's like you get the fucking effect, just like it when you kill the banner villager in Minecraft, and it gets like
Bad Omen.
Yeah, Bad Omen. It just shows up the FBI instead.
It's Bad Omen, but the icon is the FBI.
Exactly.
The legal age of consent in Japan is 13. I'm not joking.
Probably. I mean, there's definitely not lily appreciators that are women.
"13 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway. So I'm guessing you do watch anime then?
Yeah.
I actually just finished reading the manga for Beastars a little bit ago.
What's that one?
It's a furry anime. You literally.
Yeah.
Look it up. You'll see what I mean. Look it up. You'll see.
I feel like I've heard of it.
It's like fucking Zootopia, but anime.
Oh damn.
There's even a wolf rabbit romance.
Species reviewer.
And species reviewers, yeah, or Ishizoku reviewers. Only men of culture watch that one.
Was it on like Funimation or Crunchyroll?
It was Funimation that decided to drop the dub, even though they're keeping the rights to it, like little shitheads.
They're making body pillows of all the species.
Yeah, a lot of
Why
people.
would they ever drop it?
Since you do watch anime, what's your favorite genre then?
Um, I don't know. It kind of fluctuates. Take anything. It depends on the story.
I typically go for fantasy anime, but of course Beastars was an exception. Since one, it was furry shit, and two, it was actually pretty good. Bit sad the main character didn't get laid by the end, though. At least not canonically.
Aww.
Yeah.
He got laid in a different sense.
Yeah, like half the story is romance, and he still didn't manage to canonically get laid. I mean, it's implied that later on it obviously happens, but they don't show them like having kids or anything.
Oh god. Interspecies children would be something new.
The whole thing about interspecies love is a fucking thing in its own. It's an entire fucking plot thing about how interspecies love is supposed to be like, oh, it's really difficult and stuff, and shit. And there's a whole fucking arc, and it's the final arc about a fucking hybrid animal or something from a leopard and gazelle, and they're just like. And it's supposed to be like, oh, well, they're overcoming their fear of them turning into... Get this, his name was Melon. The big bad evil guy that killed over 40 people, his name was Melon.
Melon.
And yes, it was in reference to the fruit. Literally.
He's named after a fruit.
He gets tattoos all over his body from melon leaves.
The man loves melon so much they became the melon.
Yes. I think this is the most interesting of the world's dumbest podcast yet. First episode, you couldn't hear the other person. The second episode, it was kind of just, The third episode, the other person was muted for 90% of the time because they were in a D&D session when it was happening. And this is the only one that's actually been consistent talking for the entire time, pretty much.
One episode just have it's the mic going to random volumes.
It's just like it's just people's mics just starts fluctuating randomly. And also,
yeah, one of them sounds like they just got a magnet put directly next to it.
Yeah, something I forgot to do was turn the computer desktop audio down due to the fact that for some reason my desktop audio is consistently immensely louder than mine. Just immensely louder than my audio. And I need to fix that. Like, like I tried to record an episode of Pokemon because I was bored and wanted to play Pokemon Fire Red. And I haven't uploaded yet because I was too lazy to actually do that. But the music was so much louder than my voice. You could kind of hear my voice, but not very well.
Oh no.
And it's probably just because I'm not talking louder than the actual volume of the shit. Even though I can hear it better here, but that's because, I'm the one talking. Of course I'm going to hear it better. Than everybody else.
Magic.
Anyways. Have you ever played the Pokemon trading card game? TCG?
I don't think I have.
I actually used to every Tuesday go to a VGMX to play Pokemon TCG. I have not played in a very long time, and I don't think I even remember all the rules. And I probably don't have any of my decks still assembled by now, but it was really fun playing the TCG back then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and the only sport I've ever played is golf, due to the fact that I don't like sports in general, but that one's actually kind of quiet and not, and it doesn't take very much physical work. Well, actually, it does. That's a lie, but it's less running around screaming your head off trying to catch a ball, and more actual focusing on things.
The sport of making the ball get the fuck away from you.
Yeah, oh yeah. All the other sports, it's about getting the ball, but that one's about getting the ball the fuck away from you. Yeah. It's basketball, too much running and jumping. Soccer, too much running and kicking. Football, no. Hockey. Yeah, fucking right.
All other sports, too much effort.
Yeah. With golf, you can fucking hit the ball, and even if you do shit, you can go, whatever, I don't care. Even though everybody around you going to be doing, you're holding the club upside down.
So it's not even golf club, it's a baseball bat with a nail stuck in it.
Yeah, I think have you ever played disc golf?
I did once in P. It's kind of shitty.
Well, I actually have my own set of actual disc golf discs, and it can be very fun if you go to an actual, like, something that's not like some kind of fucking school bullshit where you have the plastic cheap ones and you're throwing to something that's like 40 feet in front of you. And most regular disc golf courses, it's going to be it's going to be the size of your average actual golf course. Maybe a bit smaller, but still. And it's very easy to get your stuff lost in like trees and shit. But whatever. And there's this one shot I made that I'm always gonna remember because it was so cool. I had thrown it up a hill and then it curved and went directly into the basket.
Oh god.
I had thrown like one or two shot throws before that, and they were just the regular shots for me. But then that one, just complete stroke of luck, and then I just flew through it. It just perfectly curved over and went in. It either went in or it went really close, and I could just kind of.
Magic.
Also, there's a lot more gimmies in disc golf than there is in regular golf, because a lot of the times you can just throw it nearby, and then you can just kind of pick it up and hit it against the chains, and it'll count. The amount of times I've had to do that, I've just missed barely, and it's just sitting right next to the thing, and so I just pick it up and smack at the rings, and smack the chains in the basket, and then I go ahead and continue on. Yeah, that's happened quite a bit.
Never played disc golf that many times.
So on Mastercraft, I'm kind of guessing that everybody's mostly forgot about my existence.
Don't forget about anyone's existence if you don't talk in chat for at least a week.
I didn't talk in chat for 4 months. I didn't talk in chat.
Damn.
Bluefy remembered me, though.
Bluefy doesn't forget.
He's like an elephant, except not, because humans just, have regular memory capacities that can remember shit like that.
He's more like some angry like an angry woman on Tumblr. Just your average shit.
Have you ever experienced a Karen in real life?
Who?
A Karen.
I don't think so.
Huh. Is it because you don't go into the outside world very much? I mean, global pandemic, but still.
Probably.
Mm. Yeah.
The outdoors update is too shitty anyway.
Yeah.
Worst update of Earth.
Yeah. The 2020 update was really a shitty update for Earth.
When they gonna add a buff? They've been adding nerfs since like 2008.
Yeah, they've been nerfing. They've just been nerfing the majority's intelligence since 2008.
They've been nerfing health since then too.
Zombies, nukes, and disease isn't going to be what kills off humanity. It's going to be our own fucking stupidity.
But that'll be in version 2050.
Yeah, end of humanity. Earth version 2050, end of humanity update.
End of humanity event.
Oh yeah, the end of all fucking humanity event. It's just a guy got tired of our shit and now he's pulling a shotgun.
He got tired of his own existence and still pulling out a shotgun.
Meanwhile, the universe is on update 279 billion. The universe is just the Java players. Earth is a Bedrock player. That's it. The universe started playing the actually good version, but the reason the Earth is getting so much shit is because it's playing the crappier version.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just like all the aliens are getting tired of these of the newer updates too. Oh yeah, the aliens also don't like the 2015 season of Earth either.
Yeah, it's gonna be a wild season.
Yeah.
It's gonna be teased by the devs at next E3. Earth convention.
Yeah. Three Earths convention, the planet just fucking duplicates, and then they all crash into each other and make a planet that's bigger than usual, and then it gets sucked into the fucking sun, which is supernovas.
Sun just explodes.
Except in the combination of the planets, it creates a hypernova, and the hypernova overwrites the supernova, and the fucking galaxy, and then the fucking black hole in the middle of our galaxy fucking explodes, causing a chain reaction of the other ones, and the entire universe just explodes.
It just catches on fire. We have like a sun induced.
It's like they put a fireplace in a completely wooden house.
Unlit fireplace in a completely wooden house, and it just catches fire.
Yeah, one time I was the first time I had actually played Minecraft was on PlayStation 4 edition, because I could get it and it was cheaper than the regular edition at the time, and I really just wanted to play Minecraft. And I ended up having a survival world with my dad. He built like a decent sized house, and I was living in a 3x3 for the majority of my time. Didn't even have a basement. And then after that 3x3, the next house I moved into, you want to know what it was?
What?
It was a supermassive fucking mansion, and when I was building it, my dad said, "Are you building a mansion or Scrooge McDuck's bank?"
Scrooge McDuck's bank.
It was fucking huge. Have you seen the Minecraft Titan mod? Well, it was about as tall as a couple of those.
Oh God.
It was like as tall as a fucking mountain. Slightly not as tall, but still. It was actually right next to a mountain, so I could see for scale. It was pretty close to the top of that fucking house was near the top of that mountain.
The mountain is like...
If I remember correctly, it had 6 floors. And I was doing nothing with most of them. I had like a kitchen built, and that was just about. I had a kitchen in a bedroom built. That was pretty much it. I also had
Boy.
layout. I also had layouts for the rest of the stuff. I haven't touched that world in a long time, but still. Uh, yeah. 10 seconds away from having recorded for an hour.
An hour.
Apparently, I've been running at 30 FPS.
30.
Sounds pretty good to me. I'm fine as long as it's usable. And 30 FPS is, humans see in 24 FPS, so there's honestly no reason that we are like, oh yes, we must have 5,000 FPS on our games. It's just like people who are like, it's just like, I can't really play Minecraft without 500 FPS. It's just like, no, you can play Minecraft at 500 FPS, you can play Minecraft with 100 FPS, you can play Minecraft with fucking 26 FPS. Anything above the way humans regularly see shit is fine. People who are like interloping and shit for like, oh, this is what it would look like in 60 FPS. Doesn't it look so much smoother? One, it actually makes it fucking look dog shit because of the interlopation. But also, nobody fucking notices that. Nobody actually cares if it has for 60 FPS. It just makes them look cool by having a epic gamer computer. Oh yeah, I can run 60 FPS on high performance games, and it's just like nobody actually cares about that. Yeah, nobody actually cares about that. They just want to look cool. And it's just like, oh cool, you got 60 FPS, even though we don't fucking care and we can barely see the difference. The only time you should worry about your FPS is if it's below 24, because below 24 means you can see visual lag.
Casually running at 310 FPS.
Of course, I don't care as long as it's above like 15 FPS. Of course, as long as I can look at it and as long as I can play the game without all too much trouble, I'm fine. For example, if I at one point I was running Terraria at like 17 FPS. I didn't care much though, because I didn't really care about how it was running slow. I just knew I liked playing the game. Well, cheating my ass off probably.
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
Even Terraria.
Yeah. I was using this website that edits your character files so that you could put items in your inventory. I just gave myself Meow Mew and was like, you fucking dare defy me, because it did like 500 damage on a hit, I think, and it also shot out little cat things when you swung that did 200 damage each.
The free item servers.
Have you ever played like Sonic Generations or anything?
Nah.
So have you ever seen Overlord
Would that?
anime?
I don't think I did.
Well, it's the best anime to ever exist, and you need to go watch it.
I see.
Anyways, I'm sure you've seen That Time I Was Reincarnated as a Slime though, because like everybody's fucking seen that.
I haven't watched it in its entirety, but YouTube.
Here, I recommend you use 9 Anime. It's pretty good for watching anime. That, and you can use an ad blocker, so you don't have hentai ads across your entire screen.
I need hentai ads across my screen.
It's just like, I used to use the watchcartoononline TV, but then they stopped letting people use ad blockers, and it wasn't shut up Microsoft Family features, not right now.
I will use anything that streams whatever anime I will need. Because fuck the original. Fuck paying.
Yeah, pirating anime is like 60% of, is like 70% of all anime fans anyways. That, if people stop pirating anime, then anime would die out so fucking quickly.
Yeah.
If they
Just need
managed
to
to,
stop costing so much for the service.
if they managed to stop all of the anime pirating websites and the free anime watching websites, then anime would die out so fucking quickly.
Yeah, at least outside Japan or something.
Because the only reason those rich boys who actually pay to watch anime know about the fucking anime is because people who pirate it told their fucking friends. And that one rich friend decides to actually pay for anime, which causes it to actually get the fucking money flowing. It may not be as rich of a business as it possibly could, but it would be poorer if they tried to stop all of the piracy websites.
Piracy is necessary.
Yeah. Although it feels weird calling watching anime like that piracy, because it's like so incredibly normal to just go to an anime watching website and start watching anime.
That's
To
the
me,
only
to me,
normal thing.
to me, when I think of pirating, I think of all the games I download off IGG Games.
Grip the thought
I mean, what?
download.
I mean, what? I don't do that. What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Careful, the FBI might hear you.
Well, technically, piracy isn't illegal as long as you're not distributing it, but it's borderline illegal. Because obvious reasons, but...
It's just creatively legal.
Yeah. Anyways. Well then. Have you ever played like Dungeons and Dragons or some shit? I've recently been getting interested in it because I've been watching YouTube videos about it.
I've not played. Well, I've played once, but...
Oh. Yeah, I've actually, one, at school, we had a game club, and I played a box set, like a session of a box set for Dungeons and Dragons. I played it with one other person. I was like a halfling rogue, if I remember correctly. I don't remember what his real name was, because I just called him Bilbo Baggins. Just called him Bilbo. The entire time, but, I actually made a character and I gave it the perfect name ever.
Bilbo Game Word.
No. This is, hold on a second. Let me put the PDF here. I filled out a character sheet because I was bored. This one. Yeah, I'm gonna put a comment. This one. Yeah, look at that. I got the perfect. It's a name I've been using recently. I thought of it for a Dark Souls character, and I just realized it's the perfect name for everything.
Farts McGee, chaotic good.
Yes, Farts McGee.
All I want is science.
Yes.
There's no phobia of fruits and vegetables. He's like an apple. He's like, fuck, get away, please, shit.
It's just like my idea for any time he's given a fruit or vegetable. It's just like he stumbles it in his hands, and while nobody else is looking, he just tosses it. Actually, it would be a really good way to get out of eating drugged foods. Even though undead are immune to like fucking everything in existence, they have
be unable to eat all of it because of fear.
Oh yeah, it's just like some quote unquote secret, even though everybody can fucking tell there's an evil person, high up, like queen or something, is like, why don't you eat these why don't you eat some of this food I've prepared for you? And it's like a plate of apples and shit, and they're like poisoned apples though. And then everybody else is like nom nom nom, and then I kind of just toss them in a trash can, and everybody else faints. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh yeah, I have -2 strength because I rolled that, as you can see. My final strength was like -4 or something. Yeah, that was retarded. I rolled a 15 and a 17, and I put them into my good stats because I thought, oh well, why don't we put them into the good stats? That makes sense. Proceeds to roll a 2 the very next time. I just searched up 20-sided die on Google to do it, and I ended up with a 2, and I thought, I'm gonna put that into strength. And the modifier ended up being like -4 or something, so I had it's -2 strength, I think, in the end.
-2 strength.
Yeah, the big number is -4, right, on the PDF.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the modifier because the video I was watching on how to make a character sheet had the big number, had the modifier as the big number. So yeah, I have 2 strength and -4 modifier, which means I have a total of -2 strength.
Oh god.
Which means me trying to do anything would be the equivalent of a kitten without any claws pawing at a fucking mountain trying to excavate it.
Trying to lift the package and then your hands like snap in half.
Yeah. But the thing is, being an undead comes with a bunch of weaknesses, like having no constitution. But also, it comes with a living shitload of immunities and pluses. For example, I'm immune to paralysis, sleeping drugs, massive damage basically does nothing to me. Like a normal character, like if they get bludgeoned in the head and cut and they're bleeding out, they'll get unconscious and they might end up dying. Me, that doesn't happen. I'm an undead. I don't give a shit. I also don't sleep, eat, or breathe. So, like, if I get tossed
breathing, that sounds like a noob thing to do.
So if I get tossed in a lake, it doesn't fucking matter because I don't need to breathe. Although I might not be strong enough to swim out. And, like, and since I can't fall asleep, it's not like I'm gonna fall unconscious from being thrown in the lake. I'm just gonna be sitting there like, bruh.
Bruh.
That's just like the villain tosses me off a cliff into the ocean below. And he's like, now that that's taken care of, and I'm just like on a shore. And it's just like my character is just sitting there and he gets washed up on the shore and in the next 15 seconds and he just ends up running back up. And he's like, what? You must be dead. I was certain you would have to drown by then. And it's just like, brains. See, I'm a zombie. So.
Taxes.
Yeah. Also, you can probably guess the inspiration for an irrational fear of plants and vegetables, fruits and vegetables.
Oh yeah, Plants vs. Zombies.
Yeah. I'm holding 3 comic books for Plants vs. Zombies in my hand right now. Anyways. Yeah. I'm not kidding, by the way. I have Snow Thanks, Battle Extravaganza, and Lawn of Doom. I also have Pedal to the Metal and Boom Boom Mushroom sitting around in this house somewhere. Oh, here's Boom Boom Mushroom. There it is. Actually, this one actually has water damage, but, yeah. I have like 5 different books for Plants vs. Zombies.
Man.
Yeah, let me give you the short version of my character's backstory. He was a commoner, and he was a commoner, but he just loved to experiment and shit, science and shit. So he ended up eating a plant that sent him into a fever dream, where he was getting pelted by fruits and vegetables, but nobody else was around. You can guess where that's from. And then he woke up and he was fucking dead in the cemetery. but he turned into a zombie. So he like got out of the grave, and he was like, I should probably go away. And so he ran out of a hole and a secret exit he knew from when he shut the fuck up, family features. He ran away through some kind of hole and that he knew was there because he had to go outside of the city borders sometimes to get materials, and he didn't want to have to pay the toll to leave and enter the city. So he ran off, and he ran off into some forest that was nearby, and none of the monsters cared because he was an undead, so they didn't give a shit. It's just like, oh, it's just some fucking zombie bitch. We don't care. We only attack humans, because why not? It's just like, it's not like we're from Doom. We specifically target people. We specifically target adventurers. And magically love all of each other.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he spent the next 150 years in a cave, 151 years in a cave, and he didn't even realize what was happening. Although he went in a coma for a month one time after he realized that experimenting everything on himself suddenly he was not dead. He thought there could be no consequences because he was undead. Turns out, after he fell from a tree from trying to use plunger boots to climb up it, he was trying to make sticky boots to walk up walls and shit. Turns out, after falling out of a tree from testing that and went into a coma for a month, he decided that was probably not the best idea. So, in a humane way, he started testing it on wild animals. And the only exception to this was when it would be cruel and unusual to the animal. Which he decided was, like, cruel and unusual was more like if it would end up killing them most of the time, that would count. So and then like an adventuring party found him in the cave, and they talked and shit, and he was like, you know what? I've seen everything in this forest. I'm gonna join you because why the fuck not? Science, experiments, new shit. And they were like, okay. And
Cruelty,
now
never heard of it.
And then the zombie just joined the adventuring party. And now he gets targeted by the monsters now because magic.
Magic.
Yeah. The Gathering. I hate gatherings of magic. They're poopy. I hate gatherings. When you gather up magic.
Who's gathering?
Yeah. It's just like funny story actually. That VGMX I was talking to you about, I actually found it because I was interested in like magic tricks, like stage magic and shit at the time. And I was looking for stores that sold that, but it was a Sunday, and the only store that was open on Sunday was VGMX, and it was like, and it showed as a magic store because it sold Magic the Gathering. So you decided to go there anyways because I was interested in the video gaming stuff. And that's how I figured out about Pokemon Club, and that's how I started going there every Tuesday for like months.
I see.
So, do you have anything to talk about?
Nah, I'm out of ideas.
I'm still on the Massive Craft subreddit right now. Here, I'm gonna scroll like all the way down. I'm gonna scroll as far as I can. And end of another day at Villain Ducks at Fendarfell. Can you make your shit easier to pronounce, please? Hi there. You/deleted 6 years ago.
You/deleted.
Hi there. Test. Swag because the first post ever on the sub. And BTW, this is Joshy54100.
Oh yeah, that guy's an old player.
Well, yeah, that post is from 6 years ago. What causes a post to get archived on Reddit?
People not giving a shit.
Oh, does it just get archived if nobody responds for long enough?
I really don't know. I haven't used Reddit enough to know.
Neither do I. I just watch Reddit videos. I mean, this post from 2 months ago isn't archived. Uh... Oh, fuck you. Don't show my real name, fucking Google. What the hell? Oh, what? Where's my... You are a poopy face. This is not even the account I was looking for. You are garbage and... You showed my real name for nothing. Piece of garbage. Thanks, now I'm logged into my actual Reddit account that apparently has 177 karma, which I can guarantee you is from one random post I made on a fucking Pokememe subreddit that was, actually kind of popular. Ignore the fact that I have notifications from Furry IRL.
Furry IRL.
Have you ever played Undertale?
No, I've been trying to, but
I've speedrun Undertale.
Sans dead percent.
Nah, I do neutral glitchless.
Hacked Undertale.
I have just gone into the fucking files and shit in Undertale a lot. It's really fun when you just give yourself infinite money.
Speed, million.
I don't think you can increase your walking speed on that, but it's still fun.
No walking speed?
I think it's...
SMH, worst game of the year. Can't even edit my walking speed.
Well, there was one time I was playing Oblivion. I was doing it normally until I learned I could jump 500 feet into the air and then proceed to land on people from above and one-shot them.
Art of surprise.
Art of surprise. It's just like I'm top of a building and I come up with my sword that does 500 damage. Oh yeah, I remember. I was playing Morrowind and you could edit your sneak level to be like 1 million, and I did that, and I could literally start if I held the sneak button, I could literally stand in front of people and steal their shit, and they would just do nothing.
Like walk loudly up to them, they won't see shit.
It's just like, yeah, you can literally just walk up in front of them, start taking shit, and they won't do anything. Sadly, that doesn't happen in Oblivion. You can't... They don't have it so that if you have insanity for sneak, you can't just straight up fucking walk in front of them and steal shit from them without them noticing. Although Sneak 100 is still pretty cool.
See.
Oh yeah, and I would increase my acrobatics to such a high degree that's how I was jumping 500 feet in the air. And yeah, it was like in the I don't remember which it was like a fort. I was around like a fort, and I was just jumping and then landing on top of guards and fucking murdering them. And the thing is, nobody would actually notice for some reason when I did that. I would like land on top of them, they would die, and then nobody would give a shit for some reason. It's just like, oh, some random dead guy. What? I just have 0 karma now for some reason. I just went from
Reddit took it away.
Oh yeah, I just went from 171 to 0. Yeah, I just have 0 karma now. Maybe it stems to I had OBS open or some shit. And they don't like people who read stories on Reddit. Oh yeah, maybe the neckbeards finally took full control over Reddit, and now they're just putting 0 karma for everybody they sense to have OBS open.
They're loading up fucking karma stealers.
It's just like every time you make a neckbeard on Reddit cry, an angel gets its wings every time.
One crying neckbeard equals one like.
Yeah. 500 likes later.
Entirety of Reddit is crying.
Yeah. What do you think I should title this episode of the World's Dumbest Podcast?
Massive crap.
Yeah, just title it World's Dumbest Podcast, Episode 4 on Massive Crap. I can't think of anything else to talk about, and we're about. Yep. We got an hour and 25 minutes of recording. Well, I guess that's it for this episode then.
Yeah.
See you later, you little dipshits.